of one's own medicine.
Yeah.
But yes, reading the explanation, it's easy to
Makes sense,
understand.
right?
Yes, that's it.
Okay, so let's go directly to number 7, so you can read 7 and then 9. Okay. 7. Help me, Sophie.
Skip it. You used to say that one does not want to do something, talk about something.
Do you understand that one?
Okay. It's that someone don't want to do or talk about something, right?
Exactly. So they decide to. So they decide to.
Or I forgot the either.
The what?
No, I was thinking that I forgot to say either. Either that someone don't want to either do or talk about something.
Okay, if you said don't, right?
Don't want to.
Right, so that's negative. Better use neither.
Neither. Neither. Okay. Someone don't want to neither talk or do something.
Double negative. You said don't want to neither.
Nor.
No. Double negative. Double negative means you cannot use double negative. Don't is negative and neither is negative.
Okay.
So you cannot use two.
Okay. So in this case, we omit neither.
We omit don't.
Okay.
I mean, it depends what you want to say. Do you want to omit neither? Then use don't. Do you want to use don't? Then omit neither. Which one do you want to use? You can use both. Well, I mean, no, not both at the same time, but you can use both are correct. Just decide which one you want to use.
Okay.
Okay.
Neither, maybe. So someone wants to talk. No. One neither do or talk about something.
Exactly. Neither do nor talk. Nor.
Yeah.
So when people wants to neither talk nor do something, then they are, or they decided to skip it. That's right. Which is expression. That means that we see, when we see, for example, the advertisement on YouTube, before your video there is an advertisement, no? A marketing advertisement. And then there is a button there that says skip ad. To skip something is to avoid it, to go to the next one.
We think we don't have enough time, so we skip it. But actually what happens when we're running around saying we don't have enough time is everything's getting really tight, we're getting really stressed, we're starting to panic, we get panicked because...
Right? So we think we don't have enough time, it says.
We think we don't have enough time, so we skip it.
That's a way. Am I right?
Yes.
Right?
Nice.
Come on. Next.
Within 9 seconds or someone's going to skip it. You know what I mean? That sort of thing.
Oh, like analytics.
Yeah, like I'll rub up against that technologically, like a little bit.
That one is literal. He's talking about analytics. Analytics is like all the numbers behind your social media posts, who sees the videos, who likes the videos, who how many people saw it, how many people shared it, how many people saved it. So no, in this case, skip it is literal.
The other reason people skip it is often our gremlins rush in. So as soon as we say something truly exciting, what I really want to be doing a year from now, it might say, you're not good enough, smart enough, capable enough, that's not possible, it's harder to move internally than it is to get a job. Like all the can'ts or the shoulds or even the how are you going to do that? I don't know if any of you have had this experience that you tell a friend or family member something really exciting that you want to do, and they immediately start peppering you with hows. How are you going to do that? How are you going to find that? How are you going to have time for that? And so it kind of starts to
skip it.
The
other reason people skip it is often gremlins rush in. That's another one. Do you understand this?
No,
Yes.
What? Can you explain? Can you help Sophie to show? What do you understand?
Yes, that, for example, a lot of people are very negative and only tell you negative things when you want to do something. And that's the reason people skip it.
Skip it. But what do they skip in this case?
Doing a new thing.
Their dreams, exactly. Like if you have an idea, mission, or a new plan, no, exactly. The other people will discourage you.
And that's why she say our gremlins rushing.
Right.
Gremlin.
Exactly. The gremlin starts like, how? What are you gonna do? Like, why? Yeah. You should. You must. No.
Exactly.
That's right. That's right. So the word skip it is pretty easy to understand. What kind of synonyms can we get? Yeah, there's no synonyms. Well, we can use the definition we have here. Skip it, avoid it, probably the synonym of avoid. Avoid would be also prevent. Escape, evade. Evade is another one. And it's a word of abstain, divert, desist, deflect. Escape. Skirt. Also dodge. Dodge is a very good word. The word dodge is level probably C1. C2. No, C1. Because the other is an idiomatic expression. To dodge is what happens in, for example, hockey, when you are bringing the puck with your adversary, and then you move the puck so quick that the other person cannot touch it. You know, that's to dodge other people, to avoid the tackle. You know.
Okay. Yes.
That's a definition, and that definitely helps when you're talking about skipping. We dodge topics that we don't like. Sometimes. Okay, the next one, finally the one that I wanted to show you. Sophie, number 8.
Let bygones be bygones. No. Let bygones be bygones.
Exactly, much better.
To allow the unpleasant thing that that have happened in the past be forgotten.
The unpleasant things that have happened in the past be forgotten. That's very important because bygones, as you can see, is kind of a composed word. Right? What words can you extract from the word bygone?
Mm, gone
Gone, exactly. And
and,
and
and
by.
body.
There is an expression that says passing by. A person who passes by is a person who passes in front of you or next to you and then goes away. Like the lady that was running. She was running by, you know? That's the connector by. It's not a connector, sorry, it's more like an adverb. The adverb by is like it passed next to me, very near me, and then went away. Okay? And gone is the past participle of go, right? So when something is gone, if something is not gonna come back anymore.
Okay.
So when you let bygones be bygones, is let all the things that happened in the past, because that's never gonna change. You cannot change it. There's no way you can explore that again, change anything. It happened like that, and nothing's gonna change it. So bygone is a composed word saying things in the past. See things in the past that you cannot change anymore, and let them be. Let it be. It happened. Evolve. Go to the next part.
Testified against him. And I said, why that? And he said, well, I'm 90 years old now, sort of let bygones be bygones. And I said, Mort, the next thing you're going to tell me is, that you were a spy. And Mort said, well, I wouldn't put it in those words. And then he begins to tell me that he was a spy, that Julius Rosenberg was a spy, and here he admits the whole thing.
Wait a second. You
Okay.
Sort of fight against it, not up on this.
I think this one is very interesting. They're talking about the atomic bomb.
I think yes.
Christopher Nolan is going to release a movie about
Than she ever was
it.
as a spy. And then in the course of following up on this case, I was interviewing Morton Sobel, who was a co-defendant, not involved in atomic espionage, but involved in industrial espionage. And I had followed up with him over the years, and he mentioned to me in the course of one conversation that he reached out to one of the witnesses who had testified against him. And I said, why that? And he said, well, I'm 90 years old now, sort of let bygones be bygones. And I said, Mort, the next thing you're going to tell me is, that you were a spy. And Mort said, well, I wouldn't put it in those words. And then he begins to tell me that he was a spy, that Julius Rosenberg was a spy, and here he admits the whole thing.
wait a second. You're sitting there. What's going through your mind at this moment?
I am.
Why did this person, the person that he is talking about, say, let the bygones be bygones?
Because he was a spy.
And
he did bad things being a spy. There is a sentence that I don't remember. That is the key to understand.
When he says his age.
After let's be guns by guns.
Yes. Well, you know, I'm 19 years old now, sort of.
Oh,
Yes.
before.
Before.
Yes, he reached out to one of the witnesses who had testified against him.
Okay.
But I don't know what is a witnesses and what is reach out.
Okay. Reach out is to call a person. If you want to talk with somebody, you reach them out. And in this case, he called a witness. A witness is a person who saw an event, a person who saw something, a relevant event. Like, let's say, the person who was in the capital of what's the name of this place where the Pope is? No. A person who was in the party where Colosio was shot.
Yes.
The person who saw that is a witness.
Yes.
So he reached out. So they sentence he reached out to one of the witnesses. That doesn't give us any context. But this one does.
Yes.
What's the relation between this sentence and let bygones be bygones?
So he wants.
That is something that already happened, or it's something in the past.
And why is he mentioning his age? Okay, definitely we don't get what is happening here. The word spy. Do you think it's good to be a spy, or is it bad to be a spy?
Depends what you are spying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. If you're a spy for your own country is going to thank you. If you're a spy for an adversary or for an enemy, then that's total opposite. You're a traitor, right? In this particular case, the person feels regret about being a spy. The person is not so happy about that event in his past, in his history. So he says, you know what? I am 90 years old. Probably I have a couple of years at most to continue living. I'm going to confess. Let bygones be bygones. So the reason he says that is because he confessed in front of him. That's the reason he was so surprised. That's why he is surprised. That's why the guy is surprised. He's like, "Guy, brother, you are about to tell me that you're a spy?" You know?
Yes.
You see?
It had to be very shocking.
It was shocking. Exactly. That's why. It was so shocking for his friend to know that he was actually a spy. Probably it was shocking for some reasons. I don't know if he was his friend, his colleague, or whatever. I have no idea, but he's shocked. He's surprised. And he's saying how the other guy was so like, I'm going to die anyway. Let's confess, you know.
Yes, what worries can have a 19-year-old man? It's like
Uh-huh. Exactly. He
he
knows.
will die in 2 days.
Exactly. Exactly. 90 years old. Just imagine. There's no future anymore. So it's like, what's the difference? If I tell you this, or either they gonna kill me, or I die myself in my house. Like there's no other way. No. It's impressive how mindset changes when you grow old. So, and they start confessing about themselves. That's amazing. So, R.I.P. R.I.P. The guy, Mort. His name was Mort. You see, let bygones be bygones. The last one, Chucho, read number 9.
Yes, treat someone or oneself to something. To pay for or provide something to someone or oneself as a special gift or treat.
Right?
Okay.
What do you understand?
Yes, you are giving something to someone or yourself. Uh, but this thing that you are giving is not simple. I don't know. Um, yes,
Kinda.
uh, it's easy, but it's not easy to, well,
Honestly, the definition is weird. Let me check what definition does Oxford give us, because I, when people say this, I comprehend it in a different way. So let's go through the no idiomatic expressions. Treat somebody.
treat somebody like dirt.
This is the one. This is the one. And it's so interesting how this is not an idiomatic expression according to this dictionary. You know? Check this out. Read this.
Okay, to pay for something that somebody you will enjoy and that you don't usually have or do. Okay. Okay.
Right?
It's like, well, no. Forget it.
You're thinking in Spanish, right? What word in Spanish is?
Huh?
Do you know the word in Spanish?
Yes.
Which one?
Invitar.
Exactly. So when people say in English, say, or well, American people who speak English as a second language usually say, I invite you. And that is a cultural mistake because American people don't invite a coffee,
Okay.
they treat a coffee. Invite is a transitive verb. So when you say, hey, I invite a coffee, it's because your friend is called coffee. you know? Your friend's name is coffee. So that doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. You don't invite
Okay.
coffee. Coffee doesn't go to the party. You know? You treat a person to coffee. And look at the collocation. It's treat somebody or yourself, and then connector to, and after the connector to, the thing that you are paying for.
Okay.
You see? There
Okay.
is
Oh.
another expression that says my treat. The word my treat is another way to say I pay.
Sitting here and I'm time I might.
This is an excellent example. Look. If it ever shows up, right?
afterwards. That's something we didn't do enough of. Hey girls, how about we meet at the Classic Cafe Saturday morning? My treat.
You see why he said my treat?
Yes. Oh, okay.
Because he's going to pay.
Oh, it's awesome.
Exactly.
You taught me how to invite a girl
Exactly.
to treat her. Okay. Yes.
To treat her
An ice cream. I don't know.
to an ice cream, to tacos, you know.
Yes. Anything. Okay.
So let's go for the American girls and let's treat them to tacos.
Okay. Yes.
Treat them to tamales, you know. They are going to love it. For them, it's
Do you
cultural,
know-
and for us, it's no money. What?
Hey girl, you want a guajolota?
Oh, that's it. And they will
And the
love
girl
it.
like, oh yes, that's so romantic.
Exactly. An American person, a Mexican person will be like, oh, yeah, guajolota, why? But an American person will be like, oh my god, that's so romantic. That's your
Yes.
culture. Thank you so much. Kiss me.
Our country, you would be a scar girl, 3,000.
That's good. What?
I know it's not an English word to
No,
describe
exactly.
it.
I know the meme. I know what you're trying to say. It's it's fantamorras. No, that doesn't exist in English.
No, I don't know. Yes, I know.
There should be an equivalent to meme, but I don't know. Probably
Yes.
there's an equivalent meme, but I have no idea.
Hmm.
But anyway, yes, that's the thing about that. And then you get an American girlfriend, and then she gives you a green card, and now you have American nationality. You see, everything is perfect. Just do it.
It's the dream, yeah.
Yes, that's a dream. That's a dream. Escaping Latin. Escaping
And the
Latin
teacher
girl.
finally.
Finally. See you later, suckers. Yeah, that's.
But teacher, the natural course, no.
Bye. No, if I get my green card, when I get my American girlfriend, I will continue nutshell. Don't worry. I'm gonna. Nutshell is going to grow. Nutshell is going to make teachers happier, students speaker English, and I'm gonna continue. And
Don't skip it, teacher.
Exactly. Skip it.
No. Don't skip it.
I don't skip it. No. Even if I am in California with my American wife, I'm not going to skip it.
Okay. In a beach with a cocoa.
Exactly.
Yes.
Having martinis with my friend Kanye West and Hasbulla. So yeah, that's it.
Yes.
That's a dream.
Having a talk with 50 Cent.
Asking for $1 to 50 cents. That would be for a Coke. Stop. Okay, so Chucho, you are Anne, and Sophie, you are Susan. 1, 2, 3, action.
Okay. And our agents let us down and spilled the beans. Our secret recipe is the talk of the town right now.
Well, no wonder. Excuse me, but you're having a taste of your own medicine. You already played a trick on your boss to get the job.
Oh, let's skip it and let bygones be bygones. So,
Again,
Then-
pronunciation. One more time.
the first is be or bygones.
Both. It's the same word.
Bygones. Let
Bygones,
bygones. Okay. Let's skip it and let bygones be bygones.
Then treat me to a coffee.
Do you
Okay.
understand the situation now?
Yes.
What happened?
So
in
he
the
wants a
situation?
coffee.
Sophie wants a coffee.
And yes, I was a bad person
I was a bad person. Aha, why?
because I deceived my boss
Right.
to get a job.
Exactly. And what's up with the agent? I mean, before that happened, before a problem, before something happened. You deceived your boss, yes, but what happened later?
Um,
The reason Susan says no wonder. Why did Susan say no wonder?
no wonder.
That is not surprising that in this case, the secret recipe of and maybe it uh, it's already known for the rest of them. I don't know, for other people.
It's already known by, because you are
By
speaking passive voice. It's already
uh,
known by other people.
by other people.
Uh-huh.
It's
Yes,
not
yes, yes.
surprising, and that's why she said, "No wonder." And then it's a taste. You have a taste of your own medicine because
Right.
she and is also a tricky. We can say tricky as an adjective. Tricky person
Tricky person, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
because she is also a tricky person.
I like it. That makes sense. That's it. I mean, she's a tricky person, and her own medicine was what was Anne's own medicine that Susan mentioned? Because that's something that you haven't told me.
Maybe that word I am a false person.
Mm-mm.
Um,
That's not related because Susan said you are having a taste of your own medicine. What's her own medicine? Why did she say that?
Maybe the cheating. I mean, it's maybe someone else cheat and to
Do
to
something.
discover the secret recipe.
Who? In the text we have it.
The agent.
Exactly. There we go. So, no, Anne's own medicine was the agent letting her down. That's something that you were forgetting. The first line. Our agents let us down and spill the
Yeah,
beans.
let
That's
down.
amazing. Let down, exactly. The expression. Right? So now you understand this stuff, my people. I really like this. This.
there a word for chismoso? Chismosa?
Yeah. How would you say that in English? Let me check.
I wanted to express that, but I didn't find a way.
Oh, okay. There is a person who likes to. Actually, there's another idiomatic expression. A person who likes to put their nose into somebody else's business is a nosy person.
Okay.
It's very interesting. The word nosy is to describe a person who likes to know about other people's life. Nosy. Too
It's
interested
very
in
interesting.
things. Too interested in things that don't involve you, especially other people's affairs. Nosy neighbors. Classic. You know? Don't be so nosy. It's none of your business. Exactly. But that is not chismoso. That will be equivalent to the contrary. What's the opposite of chismoso? Or referring to chismoso in Spanish? when you put your nose in somebody else's life?
I don't know.
Yes, you
Funny?
know. Mhm.
I, I don't know. I would say entrometido.
Yeah, in a formal way is entrometido, but in a casual way is metiche.
Ah, yes.
That's the word nose. Because of course, entrometido exists in English too, but that's formal.
Okay.
Formal
Mm.
English. See?
Sorry, teacher. I use the chismoso word with an adjective that starts with P. So
You were thinking about a very different thing. No, no, I'm talking about metiche. Okay, now chismoso. There is a word, there is an adjective that probably, I don't know if you're gonna feel it here. Let's see. Big mouth. Ah, perfect. A person who talks a lot, especially about him or herself, and who cannot keep secrets. No, no, this is not the one. No, 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 that's not the one. Gossipy. I don't know how often is this. Containing informal talk or stories about other people's private lives that may be unkind or not true. This is the one, guys. Does it make sense?
There are many people that are both gossipy and nosy.
Exactly, exactly, because
Normally
they
they
go
are
hand in hand.
used to have two. They
Exactly.
are both together.
Because if you are nosy, there's a reason.
As
You want to
Antonio.
speak about it.
Yeah.
No?
Ah,
So that's why they confuse the word chismoso with metiche, which is a little bit different, but it's not the same word.
no, it's different.
So gossipy and nosy would be also a very different thing. That goes hand in hand. New vocabulary, totally disapproving, but informal and very useful for normal conversations. That's the one, guys. Good job. So I wanted to
Okay.
finish this section with you. Okay. Um, I wanted to show you this week's video today, but I cannot find one topic that is actually interesting. So I'm gonna keep looking. Okay.
something about health, teacher.
Something about health. Okay. Let me check.
Sorry, teacher.
I don't know. Yes,
You're
I like
Yeah.
it too.
Okay.
It's very interesting for me. Yes.
Okay. Okay. It's about health. Then let's speak about health. Mm, about the New York Times. I'm gonna keep looking. Okay. Let's keep the class over here. Let's begin the class tomorrow with this new video, and I'll see you. I'll see you on the week. Okay.
Okay.
Have a nice Monday, guys. Good shout out. Do you still have class, Chuchu, already?
No, no, no. I don't know. I don't know. Today, no.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow.
So if I wanna write tomorrow, it's because I'm in a classroom. I'm
Exactly.
very bored and praying.
Awesome. Awesome, brother. Okay. Then let's meet tomorrow. Have a very good day, guys.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
See
See you later.
you. Bye bye.